Hi, I'm the Bomb, and in this video I'll be guiding you to the fourth and final encounter in the Siege Area of Ulduar, Ignis the Furnace Master. In this video I will discuss Scorch, Flame Jets, Slag Pot, and adds. I will begin with Scorch. This is cast approximately every 30 seconds. Throughout the fight, no one should stand in front of him because when he casts this, he'll hit anyone within 30 yards in front of him every half a second for a lot of damage for 3 seconds. When this occurs, the tank needs to move because there will be a large fire on the ground. The fire serves a purpose, which I will shortly get to. One of the most important things for casters to look out for during this fight is Flame Jets. Usually cast after a Scorch, this will silence anyone who is casting something for 8 seconds, which will almost always cause a wipe if a healer is silenced. Flame Jets also deal damage to the whole raid because of the fire and small amount of fall damage. The Add DPSer, which I will explain shortly, should also be very careful during Flame Jets. Periodically, Ignis will charge a random raid member and insert them in his stomach, which is a cauldron of molten. After charging, he will turn to the tank. Once he has picked up someone and put them in his stomach, that person needs to receive heals because they get hit for 3500 fire damage on normal and 5000 on heroic every second for 10 seconds. Healers can heal themselves in the pot. If the target survives, they get a buff which increases their haste by 100% for 10 seconds. I will now discuss the adds, which are a very important part in defeating Ignis. Throughout this fight, he will activate a construct, which will make one of the adds from the walls come to life. When this happens, Ignis will obtain a buff that increases his damage done by 15% per stack, which is the reason adds need to be killed as quick as possible. Upon entering the fight, the off-tank needs to pick up the add and kite it through the fire that is on the ground from the Scorch. When the debuff on the add reaches 10 stacks, it means it is molten. When this happens, the add needs to be kited to the water, which is to the side in the middle of the room. Upon entering the water, they will become brittle and stunned for the next 20 seconds. Their chance to be critically hit will be increased. At this point, you'll need someone to create 5000 or more on the add, which will cause it to explode and die, which takes off a stack on the buff on Ignis. To simply put what I just said, kite the add in the fire until it gets 10 stacks, then kite it to the water. Once inside and stunned, the off-tank needs to run away as quick as possible, and the person assigned to dealing with the adds, which should be a caster, will cast something that will crit 5000 or more on the add, which will kill it, causing an explosion, dealing damage to anyone around it, which is the main reason melee shouldn't be dealing with the adds. Three things I should mention is that when the add appears, no one should be concentrated on it except for the off-tank and the add DPSer. Secondly, standing in the fire on the ground does damage, so good heals are required. Lastly, this is almost as healing intensive as XT, if not more. Since I have the time, I would like to briefly discuss the positioning of the raid and the boss. The way my guild does it is we have all the casters and healers stay on the seam, which is in the middle of the room between the two water puddles. We have them move as necessary. We have the tank kite Ignis in a 6-point strategy, always facing away from the raid. The way we do this is to start Ignis off in a corner, near the water. Then when he does Scorch, move him to the middle, then to the opposite corner, then to the opposite side of the seam and do the same thing. If you pay attention to the video, you will understand what I mean. There are other strategies, but we believe this one maximizes space. At this time, I'd like to thank you for watching and wish you luck on your encounter. If you have any questions regarding this boss or any other, feel free to ask unless I have not posted a video for it yet. If you would like to add something to this video, feel free to post a video response or leave a comment below. Thanks and see you next time.